I know you saved when you got the Cinderella. Oh, did I? Maybe there was a save point in Cinderella. Alright, here's my second question. Alakazam or Arietta, because you guys played the game. Can you skip cutscenes in this game? Because depending on the answer, I'm going to have a bigger problem with it. I don't remember if you can... I've never had to reload and skip cutscenes, so I don't know if you can actually skip cutscenes. That would depend on how I really... I'd still kind of hate it, but it'll depend on how harsh I'm going to be. You can skip cutscenes. Okay, not as bad if you do have to reload. Still annoying. I think it just bothers me that every other Tales game has a way to go to your party menu while you're retrying a boss. And I find it weird and actually kind of... I honestly find it a mistake. I feel like they messed up. I got him finally. I honestly feel like maybe they just made a mistake and just forgot to implement it, which, you know, that could happen. It just seems really hard to believe. It just seems hard to believe that this is the only Tales game you cannot do that. With the retry option, obviously. Okay, but, I mean, if you could skip cutscenes and there was a save point in Cinderella, it's not as terrible. Still really annoying, though. Again, I just find it weird that every Tales game had it and this game didn't. That's all. But I'm sure it could have been a mistake on the developer's part. Oh yeah, we got this in the bag. With just Clorinocerif, this fight is like a joke. It's mostly just Clorinocerif's combos, which are insane. I'm just gonna spam Grand Cross with Shawl, don't mind me. But now I'm out of MP. Yo, Kohaku, give me your boy a Pineapple Gel. One more Grand Cross. Oh, dang it. He moved away. They moved him away. But yeah, even putting aside the fact that this is a Tales game, because again, other games work like it, where you can retry. Another franchise I could think of that doesn't let you open the menu, Trails of Cold Steel. Trails of Cold Steel, it's also kind of annoying in that game as well. In Trails of Cold Steel, they don't let you open the menu as well. You have to just like retry. If you want to retry, you just retry with the same party comp. So Cold Steel is another example where, I mean, Cold Steel is not as bad because you could switch party members mid-battle. But it still is really annoying if you're dying and you want to like heal before fighting the boss. It's still like, I'm not excusing it by any means. So Cold Steel is another franchise that does that. I'm assuming the other Trails games do as well, but at least Cold Steel 1 and 2 don't let you open the camp menu. It just seems like a really common thing to be like, oh, maybe you want to edit your party, or maybe you're not fully healed enough. Yeah, inside up. I'm gonna have to buy life bottles already. I used so many in this fight. Alright, I'm playing as someone else, I guess. Over here. Of course you're gonna go for him. Why wouldn't you? Over here, over here, over here, over here. This fight's definitely like my least favorite in the game, by the way, and I want to make it very clear, I don't think I've hated a single fight in this game, so I'm allowed to hate one fight, and this is definitely that fight. Okay. Only one life bottle left. like Gall, like... I rarely use Gall, but I feel like Gall is, like, not very good. Just compared to, like, Kunzite, Shawl, Kohaku, Core, and Hisui for healing. I don't know if chat's gonna agree or disagree with me. I rarely use him, and I think that's the reason. Please die, you're so close. Please die. You're so close to dying. Don't make me say this again. There we go. I thought that was annoying. Lots of SVP. Okay, at least I got one person agreeing that Gall isn't very good. I feel better. You're defeated. Release Master Lithia at once. Impossible. Ace models cannot lose to a group of Somonic Organicans. Stand up, Clinoseraph. Stand and fight. It's pointless. We cannot hope to beat them in our current configuration. But I will not surrender. I will do whatever it takes. Master Flora's smile will be restored to this world. Vesperia will be free. Oh crap, he's doing something crazy. Everyone down! Targets have a visual and scanning range. What now? They could have gotten anywhere on this, gosh, four-sticking planet. They're going to Beanstalk Tower. You heard Clinoseraph. He wants to save Flora above all else. And to get to her, he needs to reach Beanstalk Tower. Affirmative. Clinoseraph spoke most forcefully of his desire to free Flora with Vesperia. As Beanstalk Tower is the only way for them to reach Gardenia, it's logical we will find them heading there. Ace Beater, nice. Blue Auras, Mechanites. The Cloyseraph and Clinoseraph used to be Mechanites of Lithia's sister. Affirmative. While they were designed for use in combat, their synthetic spheres were not sufficiently stable. During battlefield tests, they went out of control, destroying ally and enemy alike. Damn, I knew those two were trouble. With the success of will weapons like Zerums, all the unstable Mechanites were ordered destroyed. But Master Flora took pity on those two, and despite the danger, made them her personal Mechanites. Though designed as living weapons, Master Flora named them after the Seraph bird, a symbol of peace and good fortune. Huh? Master Flora must have been a really strong person. Affirmative. Master Flora was the most skilled will art user in the history of Monera. She was even a match for Creed. Even if the Seraph brothers had made a coordinated attack against Master Flora, they could not have bested her. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's not the sort of strength Core was talking about. Nevertheless, I'm impressed. Flora really was a strong person. Building Cinderella. In its heyday, Cinderella seemed like a city of dreams from some fairy tale. Yeah, pity so many of its residents were dirtbag fairy tale villains. Nevertheless, I hate what you did there. Nevertheless, I'd love to meet the people who were able to build such a beautiful city. No Monerans were involved in the design or construction of Cinderella. The entire process was machine automated. That is pretty pog. That's pretty cool. Whoa, does that mean the city didn't have any art museums or artist studios? Affirmative. The fine arts on Monera gave way simpler forms of entertainment and ultimately disappeared entirely. And in part, because of that, the entire city was calcified into one big sculpture garden. It's almost too ironic to bear. The Lore of Hearts is pretty neat. Mechanites, Vesperia, Gardenia. Everything about this place on Monera, it's pretty neat. My word, that fight was annoying. I'm going to, heal. I gotta buy the life bottles already. It's a cell set in DBZ to bridge multiverses theories. A bitch. I'm gonna probably lose some follows saying this, but I never really watched Dragon Ball Z. I know of Dragon Ball Z and I know of characters and stuff, but I've never really watched, like, it in its entirety. I really gotta get on that. I probably should. It's like such an iconic anime. So I know the very gist of Dragon Ball Z, like obviously Goku, Cell, Frieza, Gohan, etc. But like I don't know anything, and Dragon Balls obviously, but like I don't know anything super specific. Maybe one day I should though. Like I think I've seen parts of it, like when I was like younger, but like never like in its entirety. Like I would not be able to tell you the whole like arcs and storylines to save my life. Will analysis machine. This device can decode a synthetic spirit to enable spirit linking. And obviously, the meme thing is Super Saiyan. Obviously, I know about Super Saiyan stuff. Everything I know about Dragon Ball Z is either a meme or just because it's popular and I found out by, you know, listening to people talk about the anime or seeing clips of it. I wonder if there's another Nom coin here because there was that one. There might be another one. You never know. Although part of me is like kind of giving up on the Nom coins. Like I'll find the ones I do, but like if some of them are linked to side quests, I'm just gonna be like, probably just don't bother. Because I'm not even sure what you get and if it's gonna be worth it. Where am I even going? Let me watch a skit first, actually. What was your life back in Seville, Core? Well, I pretty much spent all day, every day in sword training with Gramps. You didn't ever spend time playing with friends? Maybe female friends, for example? What? I didn't have any friends at all. There wasn't anyone in Seville anywhere near my age. Weren't you lonely? It's gotta suck, though. I know I would be. You know, I never really thought about it like that, but I guess not having friends would make anyone lonely. So you never had any friends at all? Yeah, which is why I'm happy to have made great friends like you. What's wrong with me? When Corsair didn't have any friends, I actually felt relieved. I'm happy that we're his only friends. Am I really so selfish? A maiden's heart is full of contradictions. Ines? Kohaku, every person's spirit is tainted with jealousy and resentment. But you're a righteous person with the courage to acknowledge and confront those dark emotions. I admire that about you, and I'm sure Core does too. Do you think so? I sure hope you're right. I do like Kohaku, she's great. I'll probably rank the characters like I do in basically every other Tales game at the end of the, during the credits. Chat, how close am I, time-wise, to finishing the game? Because I know we're going to Beanstalk Tower, but after Beanstalk Tower, is it just Gardenia? And then we're done? Like, Gardenia's gotta be, like, the final dungeon or something. Because I'm trying to think if I want to go for, like, another hour, or if I should just stop at 20 minutes. Or, like, in 20 minutes. Tower's west of our current location. Let's get moving. Who knows what they plan on doing to Lithia. Right, let's go. I'm debating on what to do here. Beanstalk Tower, story, dungeon, final boss. Okay, I believe so. If anyone wouldn't mind, can they do like an actual Google search? Because if it is just like that, I might go 4 hours. And we can probably do the Beanstalk Tower, whatever the story thing is, the dungeon, and the final boss, in like a 4 to 5 hour period next time. Because we're not going to finish the game today anyway if I go 5 hours, so... Like, there's no way, like, if we still have a whole dungeon to do, and, yeah, Beanstalk Tower and the final dungeon, and apparently some story, there's no way we're gonna finish the game in 5 hours, so I'm kind of just debating on going 4 today, and then next stream, either 4 or 5 hours, however long it takes. The Somatics yet live and have now left Cinderella. Why won't these moths just die? If they still hope to whoop the Gardenia, they will head here to Beanstalk Tower and try to use its transmission system. I'll never allow them to honor standing in Master Creed's presence again. But in my current state, the only thing I can do is destroy the tower's transmission system via self-destruct. Curse you, Kunzite. Enjoy this victory while you can, for your life will be mine next we meet. Give it a rest, my brother. It does not matter how many times you challenge him, you will always lose. Me? Lose to a Jack model? Then as Ace model, it seems you and I are trapped in the same sinking boat. So, calm yourself. Our priority must be to use Lithia's will energy to activate the Beanstalk Tower. Did you forget that the tower also holds the means for us to upgrade our bodies? Of course, we have their battle data on file. If we upgrade our specs to surpass theirs, they won't stand a chance. Beanstalk Tower Control Core. With the authority of Lithia Spadumene. I've never actually pronounced that last name, I've always skipped on it, but I wanted to try. And this access pass, I command you to activate. Let's go. With pleasure. Body upgrades? Yeah, with that I could stop them. Looks right from what I'm going through. Okay, so Beanstalk Tower, because I'm assuming Raptor looked it up based on what he's looking at the guide. Plus he hasn't finished the game, so it would make sense for him to look at the guide. So what you're saying is Beanstalk Tower, probably some story, like dungeon wise. Forget like the story content and everything. Just like dungeon wise. Is it just Beanstalk Tower? Final dungeon? That would help a lot more. I'm sure there's gonna be story stuff like after one dungeon. Like, we're talking strictly dungeons. Do I just have 2 dungeons left in the game? Dark Devotion. Why do you think Ikaros is so devoted to Creed? She seems driven by passion, almost, and not like a machine at all. She seems kind of like Kunze in that way. That's true. I wonder if she feels something for him, beyond mere loyalty. That's unknown. Over the last 2,000 years, our synthetic spheres have changed in significantly different ways. However, if your supposition words. The depth of her suffering is likely greater than my own. Unlike Master Lithia, Creed clearly has no interest in Ikaros' Suspiria at all. She's my sworn enemy, but I still feel kind of sad for her. But the resolve to overcome one's suffering can be a powerful weapon indeed. It would only make her deadlier.